Okay, so Where Winds Meet is a brand new free-to-play game by NetEase, and we're going to be testing the game out on the RTX 5080 with the 9800X 3D and 64 GB of memory. We're just going to max it out. You can see all the specs right here on 4K settings, and yeah, just let it run. Let's see how much FPS and how well the game runs on the system. And starting things off, as usual, going to be maxing out. I mean, this is only going to be a maxed out settings video anyways, but we're going to be using no upscaling, no DLSS, just pure anti-aliasing without any AI involved. So just the native rendering option, we are getting close to 100 FPS, about like getting average of an 87 FPS, which is pretty stable. So you can see the frame time graph is pretty stable, smooth, using about 7.5 gigabytes of video memory. So if you have an 8 GB card, you should be able to play the game pretty well, even if you're not on a 5080. Maybe a 5060 would do pretty good if you just bump down the resolution to maybe 1440p or 1080p, I believe. So I just had to check it out. So let me know in the comments if you guys want to see that as well. 5060 maxed out on this game. I can do that. And yeah, the 5080 seems to be handling it pretty well. Really great. And you can see the GPU is maxed out here. And I gotta say, I'm kind of surprised how they were able to scale this game. The scalability on this game is like really appreciative, because this game is coming out on my phone. So this is available even on a mobile phone in a couple of weeks, I believe. So how are they able to manage the same kind of visual fidelity and then make it scalable across different platforms, even phones these days? Like, that's crazy. So this is their first game. I don't know, it's like after 1 year since Marvel Rivals released, and that game was really great. It's still a pretty good game if you ask me. Yeah, I think this is the next major game that they released after that. Correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, I haven't seen anything else from them. Yeah, and the game looks pretty stunning too on these settings in some areas. I mean, whatever I've played so far, the game looks like Ghost of Tsushima in like most of the areas. So hey, I'm all for it. Okay, and the combat seems pretty fun too so far. So that's native settings without any upscaling or anything. So now let's move on to DLSS quality. To be honest, I didn't even know like this game had all of these options. But here we are. We got all of the frame gen options even. So we'll be getting into that later. But right now, let's try on just DLSS quality. So that takes it to 120 almost. The average is 117. And again, it depends on the area where you are. You can get pretty much 100 plus FPS all the time. So that's about 20 FPS increase over native. Really good. So now it's upscaled from 1440p. I mean, the game still looks pretty good. You know how DLSS 4 works and everything. Even if you go down to performance mode, the game's gonna look as sharp as native. So that's the best part about DLSS 4. The upscaling is really good, and the game looks really good. So now let's move on to some frame gen. So we're gonna go back to DLSS Natural, which seems to be DLAA in the game, because I don't see any DLAA option separately, but that's how it is with a little bit of frame gen enabled. So I don't know if I think it's 2x frame gen here, because I didn't see any settings for frame gen multiply or anything. So I believe this is 2x, because 138. So native we were getting 90 something FPS, but frame gen we're getting 120, 130. So it's 2x frame gen. I don't think we have a 4x frame gen option for the game yet. And the input lag is not noticeable with the controller where I'm playing right now. But I tried mouse and keyboard for a little bit, and yes, it was kind of noticeable. As obviously it is if you switch from a keyboard and mouse to a controller. The lag is not noticeable, but yeah, on keyboard and mouse it's noticeable. Not so bad though, because we're getting base 60 FPS, so pretty playable. We're gonna move on to some DLSS performance now with frame gen enabled. We definitely do not need all of this to play this game on a 5080. We can just crank it out and have it on DLAA or no DLSS at all, like no upscaling, and still be fine getting more than 80 FPS. And that's all you need for a game like this. This is a single player focused game. I believe there's co-op elements for boss fights and stuff, but I'm not sure. I'm playing it single player. And I heard the game is like really big on content. You can get more than 150 hours of playtime with everything. So that's great for a free-to-play game to have such an open world, a lot of content to do. And the game looks pretty good too and runs really well as well. So overall, W so far. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, now we're just gonna turn off frame gen on performance mode. So we were able to get 220 something FPS with the frame gen enabled, but when we turn it off on DLSS performance mode, getting 150 FPS. So yes, it is 2x frame gen, and the game still looks really good, really sharp, because it's DLSS performance. So we just upscale from 1080p, and yeah, super solid. And you can see the FPS is even going up 200 in these less demanding areas. I'm pretty sure it only gets below 150 or something when it's like in a really dense foliage area. I'm not sure which engine the game is based on. I don't think it's Unreal Engine 5. Maybe it is, and they've figured out a way to optimize it really well. Let me know in the comments though if you guys know if it's Unreal Engine 5 or not. Yeah, so running really well. And now there's one more option, which is again performance. I'm pretty sure this is ultra performance. I think it's a typo that they made. Pretty sure it's ultra performance because the game looks blurrier now on this mode. And you can see the FPS also goes up like 20 FPS more. So this is actually upscaled from 720p now. And yes, it's actually visible on a 4K monitor with the ultra performance. That's how usually every game works. From 720p upscaled, it's not that great compared to 1080p, which is performance mode. And yeah, the grass quality and everything, they looks kind of blurrier, not as sharp as it was on performance mode, and 160 something FPS. And you can pet cats in this game. What else do you need from an open RPG like this, huh? Hey, for that alone, I'm gonna give this game a 9 out of 10. Yeah, you don't need 200 FPS for a game like this. 60 is perfectly fine. And that's all I wanted to test, if the game is gonna run like Marvel Rivals wasn't that great, right? And now I'm gonna go back to DLAA, and the game is still getting more than 80 FPS. And yeah, Marvel Rivals was pretty tough on the new games because of the lumen reflections and all of that. But they introduced an option to turn them off afterwards, so the game works really well after that though. But yeah, it was an issue back then. I can't believe it's been a year already since that game came out. That's crazy. But yeah, this game runs really well, and it's an open world free-to-play game. I've never seen a game like this before. I can tell you that for sure. Yeah, let me know what you guys think about this game. Are you guys liking it so far? What do you guys think about the performance? If you guys are running the game on a different system, let me know. On a 5080, you can just absolutely max it out on 4K without having any issues. And I gotta say, I'm having some fun so far. I can't say it's like mind-blowing or anything. It's just fun for a free-to-play game. Just have it a try. Just keep in mind this game is like 95 GB to download. So that's the only thing. Apart from that, pretty good so far. So yeah, I hope you guys find this video helpful. If you did, leave a like, subscribe to this channel for more benchmarks. Hope you guys are having a great time wherever you are. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.